What's up, people? Oh, crap, I forgot about something. And dude, this background is too red. I look like a Christmas ornament over here with the green shirt on. Let's change that real quick. Oh, it's slightly more peaceful, but not enough. What the heck? Why are all these red today? All right. Let's just go with the bluish purple. The oldie but goodie. Okay. Okay, that's good enough. Alright. Alright, sup, people? What up, everybody? Let's get a tweet out real quick. Tweet. Then we'll figure out cutoffs. Then we'll get to grinding. Blurple? Yeah, that's basically the color. Let's change this to a nice blurple. Alright. Dearest Strat Marvel who are you cheering for to win TI 9? Yes, I am now live. Okay. Tweet. Alright. What's up, people? What's up, Dicer? Brian No Blade Grant. What's up this fine morning? What's up, Bushido Brown? Who was the first one here, though? It was Namron. Namron? Striker? I might have messed up your first name. I apologize for that. King Aal. Not Vask. Shea Payne. Donut Cop. Lorenzo. B. Daniels just sent it over 20 bucks. Dude, B. Daniels. Holy crap. Tweet before you leave it. Also, here's the $10 from yesterday. Oh, dude, I totally forgot about that. You didn't even have to do that, but thank you very much, dude. I appreciate that. This is going to have to be one massive... It's a big one. B. Daniels, thank you, man. All right, tweet before. Hold on, let me see. The tweeter. Today was a good day. Opened 53 featured calves, and these are all the new characters I got, including 6-star champion and Nebula already leveled. Got 7 6s and 25 stars total. What? 7 6s, including 6-star, yeah, including a 6-star Warlock. What? Dude. That's a lot. You got 7 6-stars out of all those? Dude, you beat the odds a lot. Many times over you beat the odds. Holy crap. Okay, so Warlock, Hela, Diablo, Gamora, Iron Fist, Nebula, and Champion. Those are the 6-stars you got, huh? Wow. And then the 5-stars, Ebony Maw, Proxima, Thing, Iceman, Ghost, Hulkbuster. Dude, not only did you get some good like you got a lot of high-star champions, but some of them are really good. Wow. Holy crappy, Daniels. Well, that's pretty nuts, dude. That is pretty nuts. Congrats on the ridiculous luck. Jeez. Alright, though. There's a couple other super chats. Bushido Brown sent over $1. Wait a minute. Did I reread your... Did I happen to already read your last one? Damn, no slap for me. Yeah, couldn't give you the slap. Not with B. Daniels coming through. But I did read your last one. What's up this fine morning, dude? Good to have you in here. Thank you very much for the pound. Appreciate that, man. And Shark also sent over $1, saying, "What do you call a deer with no eyes?" A deer. The absence of eyes doesn't change the species. Oh my god. Here we go. Oh my god. Boo. Black Seraphim also sent over $2 saying, "Can you time a hard fart to a special 2? Hashtag skunk." There's no skunk characters in here. A hard fart? What is a hard? I guess I know what a hard fart is. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. $2. $2 a fart. Sure. Give me a sec. I'll get on that. Who else we got in here? So we got Not Fast, Donut Cop, John Smith, Poos and Poos. What the fudge is up, Bry Guy? What up, Jada Vine? What's up, iChurch Pastor Blaster? Pull the 5-star Warlock and have a Tech Awakening Gem. Cool, man. Let me scroll this on down. Of course, we got Dicer. We got Gloria Man in here. Shark with his terrible jokes. Hector. We got Aldo. Alright. What's up, everybody? What's up, Pixie Bell? In my chat window, Bushido came up first, but the only on-screen notification I saw was B. Daniels. I think Bushido deserves a posthumous slap and a spot on the wall. I'm going to have to go ahead and disagree. He did actually come up first in the chat. However, when there's 2 super chats so close like that, especially when the system couldn't even tell, because B. Daniels popped up first, and then Bushido Brown popped up second. Tie goes to the runner. That doesn't make sense in this case. But whoever sends over more, they get the soul slap. If they were both equal amounts, then I would do double slaps. And such is the rule of slapping. I don't know how these rules came to be, but that's kind of just how it is. Shark sent over another $1 saying, "What do you call 100 rabbits walking backwards? Anything you like, they can't understand you. Can't understand you want, I guess." There's a typo at the end of there, but yeah, I guess I get the gist of it. Enough to boo you, at least. Boo. I know I got 20 new characters. I have 488 total characters now. But that thing, Nebula and Warlock, I'm happiest with. One more tweet shortly too. Meant to send it 3 days ago and got drunk and forgot. Okay. We'll check it out in a sec. What's up, Kranos? What's up, Royal? Quick hello to you, Bubba Gump. Good luck on your bump and grind. Well, thanks. Alright. No, it's all good. Alright, give me a sec here, guys. Sorry to everyone else in the chat. There's a lot going on right now. Ooh, broke 1 mil. B. Daniels. Congrats, man. So that was before all these new champions, so I'm sure you're like rounding 1.1 at this point. Maybe not quite that high yet, but still. Jeez. Good stuff. Dicer, what do you got? Open a random locker in my son's new school. They're inside of the locker. It says I heart BG. I think that's a heart at least. It could also be a plum, maybe. Or a butt. I butt BG. That's pretty awesome. Alright. Let's get these cutoffs going. Wait, Shark sending over another 5. was saying, how do you get a clown off a swing? Hit him with an axe. These make no sense at all. These are terrible. Boo. Although, I'm really not a fan of clowns. I'm also not really condoning axe hitting, because that's messy. But, hey, I'm also not a fan of clowns, so if I look away, then, well, I saw nothing. Okay, Warlock, though. I don't know what this dude's going to go for. I'm just putting him down for 60. Who really knows with these feature champions anymore? You know what I mean? I am not grinding for him, by the way. In case I didn't already say that. Saberman. Dude, somebody like just yesterday was asking about Saberman. I already thought it came through the arena, but apparently he did not. This guy is going to go for... You know, of all the old rerun champions, I think he's going to go just slightly higher. He's not that old, and he's got some cool synergies. Normally I put a champion like this down for like 1.7, 1.8, but I'm going to say 1.9 this time. Just slightly higher. Even though I'm putting it at 1.9, still go higher. Like, always go higher, guys, than what I have predicted here. They're just guesses. Just guesses based off of previous history and all that. What up, Dungeons? What's up, Lags? Yeah, dude, let's do it. These jokes are worse than Dreamin's War performance. What's up, Heisey? How you doing, man? Damn, B-Dan, he's already gained like 50k. Still gotta level them all up, yeah. 6-star Warlock went for 530 bucks from me. Whew! That is still quite a hefty sum. But my goodness, dude. You got a lot out of that. But alright. Did you know that Chuck E. Cheese is an orphan? Say it ain't so clobbering time. That's the saddest thing I ever heard. Act Excitedness tonight, BG? Nope. Can't do it, Aldo. I really appreciate your enthusiasm for the itemless runs. But I cannot go back to Act 6 until after Alliance Quest is over. So once Alliance Quest is over, like all of my champions are locked up right now. Like let me go to a questing screen and show you what I'm working with. Whatever. Just click on any of these. Yeah. Alright. So, I'll even like empty my team here. The only rank 5 5-star I have is Medusa. She's the only one available. And a lot of, like, some of my rank 4s are gone too. You know. Oh, that's right. I was gonna say, like, wait a minute, why is Sabretooth here? Didn't I bring him to war? But no, I didn't bring him to war. I got Namor and Void along with Omega. But yeah. I can't invite you. Well, I'm sorry. Try now. Maybe it was because I was on that screen. Shark sending over another 3 saying, why didn't Brian go to the party? Because he wasn't invited. Well, that's just mean. Like, why couldn't I be invited, dude? Why didn't you invite me to your party, Shark? I could have been real fun. I only drink like 2 beers, man. So you know it's not even that. You know, not even gonna drink all your liquors, all your alcohols. So that's what happened to BG's hair. It got burned. You don't like my jokes? Well, I mean, they're not the funniest. I would boo. No, they're not good. They're terrible. What? These are awful. Shark, you know I love you, man, but these jokes. Boo. Oh, you got one fan in here though. John Smith saying anti-humor is genius. Kranos Senator 5 saying, have you heard any other legend run times, my friend? Kranos, I have not. I heard you, just you and Ilac, but you already know his time, right? You guys are pretty close to one another. That's it though. I'm pretty sure you got it, man. I'm confident. in your time. But I haven't heard any others. If anybody feels like sharing if they did go for a legend run, please do. Alright, anyway, let me, sorry, lags. I'm slowing us down here. It's Mutant and Mystic. Okay. Well, do I need to save Void for anything? No, I don't, right? Let's throw a Void in there. Let's throw Hyperion, and we'll throw Mysterio as well. We'll run with this team. Mutant and Mystic. Do I need anything else? Should be fine. Okay. B. Daniel sending over another 5, saying, why does Shark tell so many jokes that aren't funny? 'Cause he can. Oh no. Was that a Shark-style joke, B. Daniels? Well, now I have to boo you too. Saying I got you, Shark. Well, you can be booed together. Boo the both of you. Boo. Hold on, let me update. It's a big old D. Oh, I gotta hide the cutoffs while we do these dungeons too. 2? Okay, got it. Once we reach 1 million rating, you proud of me? Not Vask, very proud. Shark sending over another 5. Man. You guys are sending over a ton of super chats tonight. Saying, have you ever noticed that when geese fly in a V formation, one line is always longer than the other? Do you know why that is? Because there are more geese in that line. Don't even know what to say at this point, really. Other than boo. Thank you for the, man, I'm not even sure how much you've sent over at this point, Shark. You have sent over quite a bit. I feel like 15 or something. I'm not sure. But thank you nonetheless. Got Ronan last week. Awesome. Ronan seems cool. I would not mind pulling him out of a crystal one bit. Ooh, speaking of Colossus, since I'm fighting a Colossus here, that beta's about to start pretty soon, huh? Who do you think the dupe is worth going for? On Saber pulled him a while back. Not really. Like, I don't know. He's not gonna. I don't think he's gonna go that high, and it's not like his awakened ability is bad. I just don't think it's all that useful. It's useful when he's on defense. That's about it for the most part. I'm sure there are times where it comes in handy offensively as well, but they're just not, you know, not that frequent. You love me and you want to buy Lola treats. You hypnotize me right now? You love me and you want to buy Lola treats. Done. Alright, wait. Escalation. Bane 3. Okay. Sorry, lags. I'm going a little bit slow right now. I'll pick up the pace after this fight. Dude, this node, this escalation node, I don't like it. 5% increased attack every second. Like, come on, son. That's a lot of extra attack. What if I get hit by one of these abilities from this Magneto? It's gonna hurt. You think I'm crazy for thinking of using a Universal 5-star gem on Captain Beardo? I have 106 stones for him, and he'd go to rank 5. I don't think you're crazy for it. I think a lot of people use Beardo. It's a great effect. And you do have a lot of 6 stones. It's not, ooh. We just level up. Friendship. Dude, level 17 friends. What was I gonna say though? Yeah, I mean, you have a lot of 6 stones. He benefits, of course, from like the higher sig level, the more reliable his awakened ability becomes. And I don't know if I would. Well, I would actually. I know that I wouldn't do it, even for 100, even to get him to sig 100. I feel like I'd need to get him to like sig 200 practically, or very close to it. But maybe I'm just. I don't know. I don't have like I love Captain Beardo, or actually let me say I like him. I like him a lot. Maybe I don't love him as strong as other people do. But he does come in handy in quite a few situations, so it's not the worst move to make. Shark sent it over another 5 saying, what's black and white and eats like a horse? A zebra. Dude, I have a lot of Furies right now. No! Oh, okay. Fine, still. Whatever. I think this might kill him. Does a zebra eat like a horse, or does it just look like a horse? I guess it probably eats like a horse, too, huh? I'd imagine. Thank you for another 5, Shark. B. Daniels sending over another 5, too, saying, why do cowboys ride horses? Because horses are too heavy to ride cowboys. Huh. Duel. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, but limited immunity. I don't like the sound of that. Defender is immune to all debuffs. Okay. Let's go Void. This could be risky. Could lose my Void. Nope. Whoa, that didn't kill him though. Oh my goodness. Scary stuff. I guess there's only so much damage you could deal to that guy. Whew. Ah, nasty note. Uppy Daniels, thank you very much for another 5. Both of you, Uppy Daniels and Shark. I'd like to see you both down and boo you together. Boo. Didn't realize what Warlock's level up animation was till now, and it is great. Warlock's level up animation, you say? I'll have to pay attention to that once I actually get him. BG, did you see that I finally found a place to dump all my mutant 6 stones after a slight whaling expedition today? No. Wait. I saw that you pulled some new Oh, yeah. That's right. You got the Sun Dude. You got Mr. Sunshine. Congrats, man. I forgot that you were going for him. And missed, and then got him going for Warlock. Good stuff. Should I awaken my Medusa? I have for 3 years, or my Spider-Man stealth suit or Ronin. Medusa, has she been out for 3 years? But I like Medusa the most out of those. I would recommend Medusa. Go with old Deucey. Alright, I'm not using Mysterio enough, so let's just use Mysterio a bit here, shall we? Ooh, it's a Wolverine too. That works out. I can heal block you. You butt. Nice heal, dummy. Let's just pop the L2. That killed him. Beautiful. Beautiful. BG, cutoff please. I'll put the cutoffs up after the dungeons. Shark sent over another 5 saying, what do a banana and a helicopter have in common? Neither of them are a police officer. Oh, these are getting worse. Boo. Slumber. Okay. Slumber and explosive personality. Sweet. Sweet node, man. Come on. Need more Furies. Yodelay. Pop this L3. He's still gonna be stunned. I should get an L1 going after this just in case I can't kill him with my physical hits in time. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Whew. Whew, whew, whew. Hey Brian, did you watch that series of Secret versus Mineski yesterday? I didn't watch all of it, but I did watch that the end of the second game, and I kind of had it on in the background for the third, but I wasn't paying attention to it much. Man, there's been some good games though. From whenever I do turn in, Tourneys is pretty nuts, man. Claim this. You don't have to claim them right away now, right? It's okay to not do it right away. Man, that's a lot of extra artifacts, really. These dungeon events, quite nice. Frisky Dart sending over 2, saying, "Evening, Mr. Grant. Read my last, please, and thanks." Sure. Last one is, what time is needed for a Legends run these days in a monthly event quest? Also, how many energy refills are required? It's usually around 40 energy refills, give or take 1 or 2 refills. Depending on the month. And as far as what time is needed, it varies every month, but it's roughly in the ballpark of about 3 hours and 20 minutes or so, depending on how many people are going for it, if the quest is a little bit longer, if certain champions can't be used, like if Corvus can't be used because it's a like when Mr. Sinister was released and stuff like that. So yeah, it's approximately in that range. Again, give or take a few minutes. And people generally don't talk about it. Actually, Kranos was just asking if I heard any other times, because he went for a Legends run. And the thing is, people don't usually talk about their times, so it's kind of hard to figure out exactly what's needed, but it's approximately at least. Thank you for the 2. Red Dog also sent it over 2. Thank you very much. Check that out in just a sec. Come on, bud. There we go. Let's bait out that power gain. Come on, bud. There we go. Maybe I didn't even have to wait if I just hit him with an L2. Got a stun or something like that. Yeah, whatever, he's dead though. Red Dog, where's your last? Here we go. Love these extra artifacts. For real, lags. Open 10 crystals today. Didn't get Warlock, but did get Void. An Awakening Gem, 95 6 stones, and a Science rank 5 rank up gem. Been saving that Awakening Gem since your Void vid. Dude, perfect, man. Sorry to hear you didn't get Warlock, but I'd say that's one hell of a consolation prize right there, man. Alright, Power Reserve. Okay. Power Reserve, limited immunity. Alright, let's just go. Let's just mow him down this way. Thank you for the 2, man. And yeah, I would say it's a good thing you saved all that stuff. Perfect time to use them. I'm gonna gas this guy so hard as soon as that limited immunity goes away. You think you're gonna be healing too? Nope, not on my watch. No. All of that healing, what am I gonna do about it? Suck it. Okay. Are we done after this room too? And did both be Daniels and Shark send over you take the boss? Okay. Send over 5 as well. Daniel's sending over another 5 saying, what did one pig say to the other on Valentine's Day? Don't go baking my heart. Wow. At least this one had some sort of punchline to it, but I'm still going to boo you for it, because that was also not good. So boo. Boo. And then Shark sent it over another 5, which I'll check out in just a sec. Thank you, Shark. Gonna catch me with that D-Gen. Not today, Dormammu. No full yellow bar, though. Sad. It's real sad. Next room. Well, alright. Alright, Shark, your last one is... What do a banana and... Wait, oh wait, is that the one I read? Wait. Was there no other then? Or did I just miss B. Daniels Wait, no. Hold on. I'm confused. You've sent over so many super chats that I don't even know what's what anymore. Was there another 5 that I missed? Yeah, right here. Is it this one? What if friends and bananas have in common? They both leave if you hit them repeatedly with a club. Okay, I'm done for now unless you act snarky about this. All I have to do is not act snarky? Everybody, let's give it up. Shark with his great jokes today, and we really appreciate everyone. Let him know that we love the jokes. This is in no way meant to be sarcastic or snarky. It was good stuff. But let's let him rest now, because all those jokes probably take a lot out of him. Thank you, Shark. You don't know what snarky is, do you? I mean, I was trying not to act snarky, but I hope it didn't come off as it. It wasn't snarky at all. It wasn't. But Daniel sent over another 5 saying, hold on. Since it's BG, why are bananas never lonely? Because they hang around in bunches. I don't know how you guys just want to tell these jokes. I'm being serious. These are terrible jokes. Oh, double power gain. Come on, Cable. Right, I gotta update this again, right? Thank you for now. $40 though, man. Shark sending over another 10. Wait, Shark, I thought we were done. Or is that just... Yeah, actually, I don't see another one. The previous one was just, you don't know what snarky is, do you? Well, thank you, Shark. Oh, Black Seraphim, dude. 2 hard farts? Dude, I'm so sorry. I totally forgot. I apologize, man. Alright, special 2 to a hard fart. Got it. BG, your misunderstanding of snark is why you don't like snark-enhanced Spider-Man. Oh my god. It's like your complete opposite. Boo. Terrible. The jokes I know that are good are not family-friendly. That's fair. That was absolutely snarky. Well. Alright, dash vulnerability, aspect of chaos. Alright, let's prevent that healing. We can do that. What's up, Nick? double evade. Oh my god. Dude, this guy is evading so much. Come on. You guys see how I timed that? Pretty good, huh? I don't even know what was happening in that fight. Crazy. Alright. One more room for artifacts? Okay. Is that... I think I missed that before too. Okay. Got it. Whew. Impeccable timing, you're a bastard. Thank you, Coathanger. Is he going for Warlock? I am not going for Warlock, no. Damn it. Black Seraphim, I still owe you 2 hard farts. give me 2 minutes. He's not going for Warlock, he's not even arena-ing at all. This is true. I will get to the arena though. I'm absolutely shoveling Cocoa Pebbles down my throat. These are so yummy. Wow. Good run, Lags. Thanks for the dungeon run. I get to open a dungeon crystal. Oh man, this one is done in like 2 days though. I do like 10 more dungeon rooms. Ugh. Good run though, man. Thunder Crystal now? Nah, not now. Some other time. Some other time. That was absolutely snarky. Was there a last one before that? I don't know what snarky it is, do you? I think I caught all your last ones, Shark. Did I not? Oh, Google the definition. Okay, yeah. Alright. We'll get on it. B. Daniel sending over another 10, saying even 50. I hate it when I go to hug someone really sexy and my face smashes right into the mirror. Wow. Oh my god. Shark said it over another 10 too, saying B. Daniel share you backside of a donkey. Wow. Wait, have you sent over 50 as well? You have. Took me a long time to add all that up. But Daniels and Shark, both of you sent over $50. Thank you so much. Right, did you take a fight in AQ? That's right, I gotta do AQ too. Alright, let me get cutoffs back up. Normally I take out this node before stream, but we were backed up today in section 1, so I didn't have the energy. But I'll take this down right now. That next node I still need some time. No worries, dude, I take care of my daughter, wow. Well, Lola's gonna have treats for days. This guy really wants to power lock me? You dummy, I'm just gonna heal off of that with willpower. I hope he dies to this. I think he's gonna die to this. Pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. Can you name the heroes of the storm? The heroes of the storm? Like the game Heroes of the Storm? The last one was funny, and I heard you chuckle lightly, so I'll take the win. Fine, B. Daniels. But I refuse to admit that it's funny. But if I wanted to know why you weren't the model for the pictures we took, I told you I should have been. Don't mean to have time to explain the poses I need you in. Well, that's also true, yeah. It was getting late. Alright. Black Seraphim, you ready? First one's coming up. I owe you one more. That's right, this is what this stream has come to. That was not a... Oh, I don't know if that one could be described as a hard fart. But you know what? It was a double. It slipped out. Alright, come on, Mordo. Burn, dude. He's about to go unblockable after a few more evades. Don't want him to do that. Okay. Alright. OMG, is BG using Voodoo? Yeah, I actually use him in AQ quite a bit now. For the couple paths. Well, just for the acid wash, really, but... Okay, 15 or 12 minutes, I could take out that duck. Let's go arena. BG, if you don't like, or hold on, if you don't have hard-hitting champs, no Quake or Hyperion, what is the best way to deal with counter-tactic node? Gives 20% for each hit in the combo meter. Do you have Omega Red? Omega Red's not terrible for it. Can maybe slow play with a champion, other champion that has a damage over time effect like Void as well. Thing could quite possibly be the best counter because once you hit them enough times, well, if you have a max sig ability, then you take nothing. Perfect parry champions as well, so Captain Beardo will work. I might be forgetting some counters. That node's really annoying. I personally hate the counter tactics node. But yeah, some of those will at least help you get through. Idiom equals the word. Really? Idiom? Idiom? How do you even say it? Oh crap. I didn't want to go in this area. Let's go to arena. But an idiom, or however you pronounce it. Oh, I was supposed to... Hold on. Alright, well, Shark, I'm gonna look up snarky real quick. Cranky or irritable?
Snarky.
That wasn't cranky or irritable. Wait, of a person, words, or mood, sharply critical, cutting, snide. Okay, I guess it was kind of... Snide kind of fits. Yeah. Some of those others also fit. But okay, an idiom, or idiom, where the hell you... see, this is making me... It's a curveball for him, at least. It's not a curveball. This is one of those words where I should just... I know what it is, but it's embarrassing because I can't say the exact definition on account of being kind of dumb. But an idiom is... You know, it's like a phrase. It's like a saying, you know, like... Kill two birds with one stone. I don't know. That's it. I give up. If that's not good enough to define it, then well, I'm out. I give up. Apudas shrugging, because yeah, I know that is not a new member. But I guess they just happened to renew it this particular time. I don't know. But dude, thank you very much for the continued support. I appreciate that, man. Your banana says you're 4 months old at this point. Thank you. Poop. I'm going to give him 100% on this, except for the pronunciation. Okay, good. Idiom, noun, 1. A group of words established by usage as having a meaning not deducible from those of the individual words. 2. A characteristic mode of expression in music or art. Acceptable. Okay, see. Yeah, that definition, holy crap. I can barely understand the words in that definition. So if I had to give like the official one, oof. That wasn't happening. It took 4 hours ago. Where did our energy go? We were backed up in section 1. It was fine, but we just got a little backed up. So my energy was capped out for a little while I was waiting to be cleared. That's all it was. GG, then I guess I'll keep going if you can't admit the last one made you laugh internally very hard or outwardly just slightly. B. Daniels, I was dying on the inside. It was hilarious. Be described as painful. Gotta make sure she is fed and living lavishly. Dude. Lola definitely lives that type of lifestyle. BG, did you see the sunspots I got? I don't know what to do with them since I don't have a Namor yet, and I want to save my mutant SIGs and gems for him. Nick, I don't even think I saw that, but congrats, man. Dude, so you got Sunspot, Abdo got Sunspot. I know a couple people got Warlock, but I'm not even sure who all got Warlock. I know Pete did. I think B. Daniels too, right? Pretty good day for the Alliance. Not bad at all. Should I only go for Suicide Mastery if I can get the full setup? As a free-to-play, I need to save units over time, so I can only buy or unlock Mastery at a time. We'll start out with Willpower, and start out with Willpower, and from there, pretty much, yeah, only get Suicides if you can unlock at least half of them fully. So either maxed out Liquid Courage or maxed out Double Edge. Never like just 1 point in them or something. And don't even bother unlocking Recoil until you can max out at least one of those. But as soon as you can max out one, then I'd say you're good to go. Having half will still speed up your arena time quite a bit. Black Seraphim sending over another 2, saying best way to spend 8k glory. The glory store is, it really just depends on what you need. I will say, though, I guess there are some better values than others. I'm not a fan of getting the Tier 5 basic fragments from there, just because I feel like it's a pretty crappy value for what you get. At the same time, you know, if that's one of your only ways to get it, you do what you gotta do sometimes. Or some people just really don't care about the lower level materials and they pick that stuff up. But I think the better values in there are like the Alliance potions, if you need those for Alliance Quest or Alliance War. Picking up 1 or sometimes 2 a day are really good value. Anything beyond 2 a day starts to get very expensive. So if you just kind of manage your inventory pretty well, you shouldn't have to pick up more than 2 in a day, usually. In case something, you know, of course, if something goes wrong, again, you do what you got to do. But the rest of the stuff in the Glory Store, I personally, I'm a huge fan of the Tier 4 basic. It is very cheap. The lower ones, at least. I'm not getting these final few. Tier 1 Alpha, the first couple of them are very cheap. If you are having a hard time getting Tier 4 class Catalyst, then, you know, picking up, if it's on the right day, you know, is definitely an option. The Tier 2 Alpha, not the worst thing ever, but also not the best. But yeah, I mean, the key when shopping in the Glory Store is just to buy small quantities and then space it out over time. So, you know, that 8,000 glory can go real fast if you just maxed out something, you know. If you did want to pick up tier 5 basics or something like that, it'll be gone in an instant. But it'll be significantly cheaper if you just stick to buying smaller quantities based off of how much you're getting. But it really depends on what you need. Thank you very much for the for another 2, and something not fart related. That's nice. Oh, Star, you got a 4-star Warlock? Nice. Awesome. I kind of want to go for the 4-star over the instead of going for the 3-star for testing purposes. So I'm kind of maybe gonna do that, although I'm not sure. The 5-star arena, oh my god, 5-star arena pissed me off because I was 1 match away from being on the infinite streak, and then I messed up and I died more than once. Back to the beginning we go. Wasting time. Brian, I love you lots. I sent that picture from last night to my mom as well. She says that I have a man crush on you and asked if I was actually gay. You're making my mom question my sexuality. Well, Demiok, I say take the offensive. Like, Mom, there's nothing wrong with being gay. Never give her a yes or no. Just get offended. And then also just, or maybe say, all right, start out by getting offended, and then say, that, like, but Mom, I am gay for you, basically. That's how you handle that. I don't know why. That's how you should do it. Also, why are you sending pictures of me to work class and now your mom? Missed your bald head? What's up, Jeremiah Bezin? Holy mother, dude, that's amazing. I still haven't got a 6-star out of 1 yet. Oh, okay, yeah. I knew. I had a feeling. Had a feeling you just saw B. Daniel's comment, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if 5-star went relatively low. I was thinking it could go relatively low. That's why I don't know where to even place a prediction for 5-star Warlock. He could go super high because he has the highest tech prestige, and he does seem pretty useful. Seems pretty cool. But at the same time, the hype did kind of die down a little bit when people saw his damage output. So I don't know what to make of this guy anymore. PSA, don't bring Avengers versus Nick Fury. It gets ugly. What does Nick Fury have against the Avengers? I didn't even realize he had something. Or if I did, I just forgot, I guess. Hey you, what the hell are you doing? Right now, I'm playing the arena. Something wrong with that. That's absolutely the worst way to handle that, and I fully support it. Well. It's good. But maybe, yeah, that is probably bad advice, huh? If anyone took it seriously. That's actually what I do to my parents, Brian. I say it's ambiguous. There you go. Hey BG, just crushed Variant 3 completion with the Stark Spidey Stunlock trick. You hear of or think Kabam will change that? Can't use it everywhere, so maybe not. I don't know. I do not know. I could see them changing it, but I feel like they're a little bit looser with the variant stuff. If they do change it, the change that I think they would make is that damage over time debuffs are extended instead of all debuffs. But I don't know. They might just leave it. Because I'm proud to be your friend, I want to share with the world how much of a positive influence you've been in my life. Oh, well now I can't even say anything bad against that. That's such a nice message, Demyak. I almost want to blow you a kiss tonight. I'm not gonna. But almost. Round 2 will probably go higher like Sunspot did if round 1 goes low. Yeah, I would expect the same, Abdo. I just waste a few days of my life next week to get the 5-star. Since I'm unit poor, let's see the round 1 cutoff first, though. I hope he goes low, Nick, and I hope you can swoop in, snatch him up. No matter what he goes for, I'm still not going to be grinding round 2 myself. Still just trying to get as many milestones as I possibly can. Build up this unit stash, preparing for 6.3. BG, if you could remove one champ from the game, who would it be? Oh, nobody wants to hear who it would be. I'm sure some people can guess. BG, what's your secret to not getting burnt out on Arena? You used to grind like crazy, but haven't touched any of the arenas for weeks. Well, first thing I'll say is sometimes you do need breaks, and I kind of take breaks myself as well. If it weren't for streaming, then there probably would be some times where I just really don't touch the arena very much. For the most part, even if I wasn't streaming, for the most part, I would be relatively consistent with it. But, you know, every once in a while, you do need breaks. So yeah, I don't know. I think the best thing to do is just to kind of predict how you're feeling, if that makes any sense. Of like if you're getting close to being burnt out, then just cut back, but have like a place that you can go to that isn't like fully cutting back. But let's say you grind 3 different arenas, you get the milestones for those 3 arenas, which that might already be saying a lot, because you know, maybe you just grind 1 or something. But just as an example, let's say you grind 3 arenas. Well, then maybe cut that back to just grinding the basic arena to get the milestones there. Or don't play the arena at all until a champion comes through the basic arena that you can get. Or maybe only do the tier 4 basic arenas, something like that. But I think it's fine to cut back and then kind of you know, just have like a cycle of some ups and downs as far as what you're getting out of the arena. But other tips for not getting burnt out is just, I don't know, find something else to do while grinding arena. Certain TV shows or something like that, if you can grind to, or movies, or just streams, or anything really. Books on tape. I don't know, podcasts. Get into something that you can just mostly listen to while you grind. And this way, it's not really like you're grinding arena. This is like your audiobook time, or something that you just happen to also play arena during. Cameron Dean sent it over 5. Thank you, man. Saying M5 54-star Max Sig Mr. Sinister 4-star 550 Corvus Awakened. Is this enough to beat Uncollected? I have 440 Venom the Duck, Venom, and Archangel. It depends. Like, yes, you can get Uncollected with that, but you know, of course, it's not going to be the easiest thing. You may still have some struggles. It really depends on your own personal skill level and where you're at with the game, how comfortable you are with, you know, timing out your parries and stuff like that. You don't need to be the craziest, most insane god amongst ants or men or whatever you want to call it. You don't need to have like the supreme intercept skills or anything like that, but Of course, the content does get difficult. Got to be good on the parries, got to be good on timing out Bane transfers, that type of thing. But yeah, those champions, they can get it done. Mr. Sinister, I don't think is going to do a whole lot for you. I think a lot of it's going to be on that Corvus. And some of your other champions there can help. Like you mentioned, Venom the Duck, Venom Archangel, those are all pretty good. But yeah, I think Corvus is going to do a lot of the heavy lifting. But my recommendation is just to try it out. Take things slow. If you're kind of getting wrecked, well, pull back, save up some resources, go back in there, you know, a couple weeks later when you have a bunch of revives saved up from the daily events. If you can focus on just getting the 3rd milestone there, you can get some revives that way. And then when you get to the collector, then yeah, my recommendation is just to use Corvus basically. You know, you can throw all your champions at him, but once all your champs are dead, just use Corvus, just pop 20% revives, and do as much damage as you can until you die, and kind of rinse and repeat until he goes down. But yeah, it is certainly possible with those champs. Thank you very much for the 5, man. I wish you the best of luck on your journey to becoming uncollected. I put this really weird YouTuber on while I grind. There you go. Who is it? Just kidding. BG, imagine for a sec that you have no rank 5 5-stars yet, and you have 2 options. Awakened Venom and Awakened Hype, both Sig 20. Which one would you choose and why? Please, thank you, good sir. I would choose Hyperion. I like both champions, but I would choose Hyperion. A few reasons why. For what Venom excels at most, which is shutting down Spider-Verse champions, he shuts them down so hard that he will do just fine 1 rank below your max. Now, Venom is not only good for shutting down those champions, he's also pretty sustainable with his L1, and, you know, he can gain buffs to handle buffed up nodes and stuff like that. But basically, all of those additional things that Venom can do, Hyperion can also do. And Hyperion can also do more beyond that. I feel like Hyperion's natural power gain ability really gives him an advantage over a lot of champions. You know, there are times where certain nodes make it so that you really don't want to block. Either they have crazy stacked attack, or they're unblockable, or something like that. And just that natural power gain, allowing you to get to your specials and kind of intercept their specials, or even just build up to a special 3 and hit them that way. I think it's incredibly powerful. And yeah, just in general, I feel like Hyperion does more reliable damage. Of course, if you get the right rolls with Venom, then his damage output's pretty strong as well. But yeah, you can get it's more reliable with Venom if you just pop those heavies. He's got stuns which help out in some. Well, actually, I was gonna say armor breaks, but they both have armor breaks. But Hyperion's also poison immune to deal with that stuff. He can handle caustic temper, which is pretty annoying if you don't have a champ like that. So yeah, just all around, I feel like Hyperion is overall more useful, and Venom is fine enough at rank 4 until you have the luxury of getting additional resource to take him up. John Smith sending over 2 saying, Ian Bassett has a question. Sure. John, thank you very much for the 2. Ian, what do you got? Ian, I hope you thank John too. Let me see. The question is, if you are online, look up God's Nightmare. That is my main account. Was that your question? Or was it this? What does it take to get Cavalier? Well, the only thing it takes to get Cavalier is beating Act 6.1. It varies for everybody. So it's not really something that I can answer as far as like, here's exactly what you need to have, you know? I would say that in general, though, you would want at least one rank 5 5-star and a good mix of rank 4 4-stars. So your account, while I think it's possible to get Cavalier with this, I would say it would be pretty difficult. And you get tier 5 basics from 100% clearing Act 5 if you're willing to do that. If you're willing to push through with a bunch of items, though, you certainly could get Cavalier with this. One thing I notice here is that you only have 53 heroes, which makes me think that you might be selling champions. And I would strongly advise against selling champions if that's something you're doing. I wish you the best of luck in getting Cavalier. And John, thank you again for the 2. Look me up. Sorry, man. I can't look everybody up. I looked up Ian's here because John sent over a couple of bucks, but otherwise I'd be here all day just looking up everybody. What champs do you recommend? Well, I would say you need someone to counter Crossbones. So someone that has bleed immunity. Or just has enough damage to kind of power through. So options like Omega Red. See, I mean, here's the tough part, because you're asking like which champion you use, and I just looked up your account. I saw they have 53 champions. So I'm gonna list off a bunch of champions that you may not have, and that's why I don't normally list off champions that way. But yeah, you basically want someone that can handle the Crossbones there, which is means they need, some sort of bleed immune champion to handle Biohazard, or someone that can shrug off the debuffs. So champions like Ghost or Corvus that go immune, or even Domino, who can shrug it off and dish out a lot of damage, and just kind of revive, rinse and repeat to get through it. And then you just need someone that's good against robots as well. Some of the robot bosses in there in 6.1 were pretty difficult to handle. Let's get some healing going. And then yeah, should be it. Another insane game for Secret. Celeste, man. They seem to have some crazy games. Oh man, I need to activate this heal. I'm building up too many, this node. See, I have 8 passive Furies on myself right now. When I get to 10, he goes unblockable. I'm really trying not to get that to 10. And those happen whenever I trigger Dexterity. I'm gonna block this. Please don't Thunderquack me, Duck. Please, no Thunderquack. Okay, good. He healed. I canceled it anyway, though. Alright. Should be good to go to pop an L3 to kill him. Just want to weigh out that last little bit of heal. Got to 99%. Beautiful. Cameron Dean sending over another 5. Saying I spent $5.50 because I got a bonus at work and got full suicides. So that's why I used Mr. Sinister and maxed him. Is this bad for him? Mr. Sinister, how do you feel about using him? Because I would think with full suicides you would love using Corvus, but Mr. Sinister, he's gonna take a lot of damage, one way or another. You can shrug off. I mean, you could essentially put the suicides on the enemy with the L1, but you're taking recoil damage. or you kind of just suffer out that damage. It's not terrible to use Suicides with Mr. Sinister. I think it's more of just Mr. Sinister is just not that strong of a champion in general. I mean, if those are, if he's one of your few maxed out 4-stars, then he's gonna feel pretty good right now. But you'll see as time goes on that you'll just gravitate naturally towards other champions once you start ranking up other ones. So it's not, and he's not the worst champion ever either. I don't mean to make it sound like he's the scum of the contest. He's not that bad, but he's just not. He's not anything too amazing either. And if you do like him, then please don't let me deter you from using him or anything like that, because I think it's cool. Like that's part of what makes this game fun too, is that everybody has their own kind of personal preference on what they like and what they dislike and stuff like that. So if you do like him, then please keep using him. Dude, thank you very much for another 5 though. And yeah, like definitely keep the Suicides on if you were questioning that or at all. Definitely keep Suicides on. It'll be better with than without, I would say. But Brian, tweeter good sir. Okay, real quick, and then I'm gonna try to take this fight. What do we got on the tweeters? Okay, I might have gotten back into the Cavalier cookie jar. Oh no, Star. It paid off though. Congrats on your 5-star Warlock. That's awesome. The Cavalier cookie jar. Sup, dude? What's up, Pete? Coming in here with the caps. I like it. Just because I feel like you're super excited right now. Oh, man. Brian, I appreciate you so much. Well, no problem, dude. Like I said, shout out to John as well. I mean, I might have seen your question even without the super chat, but you gotta give him credit. He got the question through faster for you. Alright, come on, Omega Red. I got a lot of Furies, dude. I need you to throw some specials. Thank you. Try to gain a few more. Be greedy with it. Oh, we shouldn't have done that, because now I'm an idiot. Now I have 3 cosmic charges. Now my power gain is going to be super slow. It's going to be more difficult to get a special. Get a special one. It's got a lot of Furies. Come on. Ooh, 4 incinerates. Damn, look at that incinerate damage. That's what I'm talking about. Melt, Omega Red, melt. Okay, 3 that time, pretty good. Thought I mistimed that parry. I thought I was late on it. I thought I was about to get wrecked. Luckily, it's fine. Alright, let's just build to a special 3 again. Let's drop it immediately. Whew. And how much for Sabretooth? I got my prediction on screen right next to my head on the bottom. But please go higher, because it's just a guess. Alright, but I need you to throw it. Don't play this game with me, dude. Alright, at least I got some good incinerates to prevent healing. Good. Good, good, good. Omega down. I remember your Sinister CCP vid. Didn't you end up with decent healing after killing some science? I think so. I don't remember the, from the video itself, but I do. I mean, of course, you do gain some healing with taking down some science champs. It's tough though because you don't always have like multiple science champions to take down. Because I think one science champion is not enough. Man, I still think Mr. Sinister is one of the coolest champions in the game. Visually, he's one of the coolest. Like, I love the animation of all of his specials. I love that he can stop debuffs and all that. I'm still sad that I missed out on Mr. Sinister in the 5-star arena. But it's kind of difficult to use. Cameron Dean sent it over another 20. Dude, saying thanks for answering my questions. Dude, thank you for all the support. Love watching your content. Just got a new job as a Deputy U.S. Marshal. Dude, congrats. And spent all my money on this game. I've listened to your content while bringing guys to jail. You're the best, man. Dude, that's pretty funny. That's awesome. But, dude, thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. Congrats on the job. That sounds like an awesome job. That sounds like a job you could be really proud of and everything too. But dude, thank you so much. All right, let me go back to question here. I guess BG's nerfing criminals. No. Cameron's nerfing criminals, dude. I'm not nerfing criminals. Alright, what quest? I just want to dump some energy real quick. I guess we'll go here. Auto fight through a little bit. Yeah, another law enforcer? Dude, we got some law in here. Alright. I'm gonna take the portal around. I don't think U.S. Marshals use Nerf guns. Well, maybe in their fun time. Maybe they do. They are pretty fun. BJ took Omega versus the Thanos boss with a bleed node, 100% health, over 60 seconds, and AQ. Died. I think it was from the bleed. I also got hit at the end and couldn't get more than 10 death spores. Well, you have to have Death Field active. Are you saying you couldn't get more than 10 Oh. Wait. No, yeah. Are you saying that you couldn't get more than 10 spores with Death Field active? Either way, there is a bug with Omega Red where sometimes you take the full bleed damage. I'm not sure if that was what was going on with you, or it might be possible that... Oh, wait, no, actually. Yeah, no, that has to be it, because it wouldn't scale with his attack or anything. That node. So yeah, you might have just got hit with that bug where you were taking full bleed damage. Hard to say without seeing the footage and everything, but sounds like that's what it was. And of course, Death Field would be active if you were bleeding. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yo, BG, was your best attempt against 6.2.2 Sinister with single champ without Heimdall? I can get 30-40% off with Ghost. Is it worth rank 5 Hyperion for that fight? You could probably just keep using Ghost, man. That's on average. I was able to get around 30-40% off with Hyperion. With a couple of runs that were abysmal, where I got like 10% off or something like that. And then my best run, I don't know what my best run is. I've definitely done like 50%, but probably not much higher than 50%. Maybe like 50, somewhere between 50 and 55%, I want to say. I don't know if I ever got 60. I mean, Hyperion's a great rank 5 to have, just period. So if you want to rank 5 him, go for it. But, what's it called? Specifically for that fight, you're probably fine enough just using Ghost. If you didn't want to rank him up. I like to think I'm a real cop. Wait. Are you not? was a police officer in Atlanta for 5 years before, so it's a bit of a a bit of a donut cup, I guess. Well, wait, so I gotta be totally honest. I'm not exactly sure what a deputy U.S. Marshal's job entails. I'm Googling it right now. I mean, I'm not, you know, of course, I'm not going to find exactly what it is here. I'm just Googling it, but... Oh, no, never mind. I found something, but it was like hiring program. It just sounds cool as hell, man. It doesn't even matter what what you do. It just sounds super cool. Brian, you're a real G. Thank you, man. Love watching your content. Keep up the good work, man. Awesome, dude. Glad you like the content. Thank you for the kind words. Do you watch Donut Operators videos? I love that guy. Donut Operators. Or Donut Operator. Don't think I ever heard of that. Seems like a bunch of you know who Donut Operator is, though. Dude, Warlock is glorious, and I love him. Pete, he seems super cool, man. I'm happy you got him. Took recoil damage today with Emma without using a special attack. What? Oh my god. The bugs in this game sometimes. That sounds pretty nutty. Blade sometimes turn off Death Field in Arena. That's... yeah. He can turn off the or deactivate the suicide bleed, right? I've had that happen. BG and the rest of the chat, who is the best counter to Thing? I don't know who the best counter is, but champions that cause bleed are pretty good. So like Gwenpool and Nick Fury, Massacre is pretty good. Black Widow, I've heard some people use to counter him. Omega Red's pretty good. Void's pretty good. They don't have bleeds that they cause, but they can still be pretty good. Thing is one of those champions where, man, he's just so tough that, like, I don't know, depending on the node that you're fighting him up, the nodes that he has, it doesn't matter what counter you bring. Like, that dude's just going to be a tough time. I think some... oh, Quake. People use Quake. BG, speaking of law, sup, Cody? Just got to jail. At least I get paid for it and get to go home at the end of the night. Yeah, man. BG is going to apply to be a marshal. Oh, no, I couldn't handle... I couldn't handle... again, I'm not even sure exactly what's involved, but... I already know I can't handle it. Use Blade for Thing. When his rock stacks get to around 10 to 12, back off and parry them back down. Yeah, that's good advice. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta, like, slow play the fight a bit. BG, been lurking all stream. Thought would say hey finally. What's up, Tom? Pretty sure it entails putting up with Tommy Lee Jones' snarkiness and chasing after Wesley Snipes. Is that true? Brian, are you putting suicides off every time that you place your defense? Yes, I turn them off every time. I'm looking forward to the off season where I won't have to do that, hopefully. Man, I picked up those gift cards yesterday expecting to put a few thousand units in for the Warlock grind and got them in 3 crystals. Pete, yeah, that's pretty awesome, dude. Saved you so much time. Saved you so many units and everything, too. Donut Operator is an ex-cop who does breakdowns of the police-involved incidents that end up in the media. Ah, okay. Sounds pretty interesting. I'm in the Fugitive Task Force, basically Marshals service work for the federal court systems. We serve federal warrants, hunt federal fugitives, provide protection for witnesses, serve subpoenas, etc. Yeah, see, all that stuff sounds super badass. Like, yeah. I mean, that's kind of what I was imagining in my head, but I couldn't put it into words, and yeah, that'll do it. My fives? Can I use some fives? I think I can use some fives, yeah. Venom and Venom the Duck are fun and good for Thing. Interesting. You know, I never really even thought about using those two for Thing. I could see it because of the bleed. BG can barely handle us. That is very true, Pete. It's very, very true. Mega Red basically counters Korg if you can evade the special one. Spiders have Venom, Magic has Blade. No one properly counters Thing. Thing, I mean, there's just so many things that he's immune to. And... oh, you know who I forgot to? Oh, you know what? There is a proper Thing counter. I got it now. She-Hulk. Right? Because you can prevent him from going unstoppable, so you just attack into him the whole time. I mean, she's also maybe not the best. Alright, so actually, I take it back. She is a good counter, but you're right. I don't even think there is someone that like properly counters Thing. But she is another good option. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Hoping BG chimes in on it. What am I chiming in on here? Still torn. You really rank 2 over rank 5 Iceman. Where is it? Gee, how do you like your 6-star Emma? Seriously, thinking about taking mine to rank 2 or Iceman to rank 5? Thoughts? I'd prefer to have Emma ranked up than Iceman, personally. But I also don't use my Emma all that much. And I would not rank 2 her anytime soon. Actually, I almost took her to rank 2, believe it or not. Or not, well, not almost took her to rank 2, but it was something that entered my mind to take her to rank 2 just because for a short time I was thinking that I was going to have to take the reverse controls path in War. And on that path, if you take Warlock and Emma with you, they have a synergy that, I don't know why I said on that path, but just in general, they have a synergy where they're immune to reverse controls. That is the only time, though, that I've really thought about rank 2ing Emma, is because, you know, if it was gonna prevent deaths in War, just make things safer, make me have to boost not as hard. Save potions, that type of thing, then I think it would be worth it. But only in that situation would I personally think that it's worth taking Emma to rank 2. In the future, I'm sure there'll be a time where I'm, you know, could take her to rank 2 and be excited about it because I do like the champion. But it's just hard for me to justify taking any champion to rank 2 at the moment. Just because it's the resources cost so much. 3 tier 5 basics. I'm not about that life. I'd rather take some 5s up instead. But yeah, I mean, if you really like Emma, you know, I don't think she's a bad champion by any means. I dig her too. So I kind of get it. Kind of get where you're coming from. Just make sure you're not forcing it, because I feel like that's a lot of people's problems, is they try to force. They pull a 6-star and they're just so entranced by that one extra star, and they're just like, oh, is this a rank? Yeah, this is rank 2 worthy. Let me rank 2 this champion, and kind of tunnel vision their 6-stars instead of looking at what their 5-stars can do for them. Just make sure you're not in that kind of mindset. Make sure you're looking at all options before you do rank her up. Wonder when the number of champions hit the critical mass that BG that makes BG mix up their names. Wait, what? Wonder when the number of champions hit the critical mass that makes BG mix up their names. Huh? That happened a while ago? Yeah, I agree. That happened a while. I mixed up so many names. Am I missing something? At first, I thought your comment was going to say the critical mass. You said Emma and Warlock and the reverse synergy? Oh, whoops. Emma and Mysterio is what I meant. Whoops. At first, when I read your comment, I thought you were talking about the critical mass of number of rank 5 stars to start rank 2ing 6 stars. But yeah, mixing up names, God, I do that all the time. Every day, probably. Love my thing in war. I'm so glad he's not just on defense now. He's slaying those buffet nodes. Dude, he's so good offensively in war. Thing is in my opinion, top 5 champ in the game. Easy. And you guys know I don't like to rank champions even, but I mean, he could just do so much. Both 6-star Emma Frost 3 times now. She is Sig 40. That's why I took her to rank 2, to get rid of the damn curse, but also because I generally enjoy her and she's quite good with utility and immunity. She's definitely good. She's definitely useful too. I think she's good offensively, defensively, all that too, so she's pretty versatile in this game. But I don't know, it's one of the things where, like, although she has so much going for her, I tend to not really need, like, all of it at the same time. And there are champions that if you only need, like, one specific utility, there are champions that can kind of... They're overall better if you only need to counter that one. Like, I think she's a great example of balance in this game, where she has a lot going for her, but you know, she really is that jack of all trades, master of none style champion, but like in the perfectly balanced way. Where other champions, you know, sometimes they're a little bit underwhelming if they have too many utilities, where it's just like, this champ's all utility and I don't even want to use them at all because their damage output is nothing. Or sometimes the other way, where they have crazy utility and crazy damage, and just kind of imbalance both ways. George says, damn, sigil crap would get out of my face, and I wish I could sell these randomized expires in my stash, even just for a little bit of gold. Yeah, I agree. It's, both things are kind of annoying. Thanks for the advice. My biggest deficiency in my squad is a solid immune champ. Hence my hesitation between Emma and Iceman. Appreciate all the feedback, guys. Yeah, no problem. Good luck with coming to your decision. Game 1, Infamous versus Secret End. Do you plan on watching after stream? I'll probably watch Game 2. I'm not going to go back and watch Game 1. So... I don't know if anyone else in here was going to. I imagine if someone's into Dota, they're probably watching the Dota tournament right now. So it's probably fine if you want to say who won. I don't think it'll be a spoiler. Or take that as your cue now, guys, to not look at chat. I won't read it out loud even. Just don't read chat if you're into the Dotas. You know what I mean? Game 2? Yeah. I'll probably watch Game 2. I don't know. I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule, which is all jacked up. As you might know. Because I know you probably see me in line chat at all kinds of hours of the day and night, even though you're in a different time zone, so I don't know how easy it is for you to tell, but my sleep schedule is all jacked up, and I'm trying to fix it, so I want to go to bed like right after the stream, but I don't know if I'm tired enough to. So Might tune in. Good Dota the last few days. Yeah, it's been really good, man. So. Series came. Oh man. Okay, let me not read it out loud. I forgot. That sounds nuts. BG, when is the next push for 6.2 exploration? After AQ is over. All my champs are tied up between AQ and AW. I need both of them to be down pretty much at this point. So we're getting real specific for some of these gates. Yeah, Brian, you've been up until like 2 or 3 just like me? Oh, Pete, if only. I would love to be up until only 2 or 3. Celeste can tell you. Well, like I said, Celeste's in a different time zone, so I don't know what time it is for him, but sometimes we're going back and forth talking at like, you know, 6, 7, 8 a.m., whatever time. But, you know, whatever. I'll fix it. I've been doing good, like, health-wise, and normally if I like consistently exercise for a little while, then my sleep schedule just kind of naturally falls into place. So, you know, I've exercised for like 3 days in a row. If I can keep that up for a little while longer, at least, hopefully, things will correct themselves a bit. Oh, I've been up till 5, then have 10:15 class. Yeah, Star, your sleep habits aren't so good either. Brian, is it hard to get legend? Define hard. Kind of. Yeah. You need to be prepared. Is the biggest thing. You need to. I would say it's not really feasible without having like one of the few rank 5 5-star champions that are capable of putting up an extremely fast time for a monthly event quest, or being so far into the game that you can handle taking out one of like the newest chapters, like 6.3, that's going to come out sometime in like the next couple months. If you can knock that out in like 3 days or something like that, you know. So you got to be. It's not something that you could even think about until you're a veteran of the game, basically. But once you hit that status of, you know, been playing the game for a long time, and if you have the right champions, it's not super hard. But of course, you're competing against other people, so it depends on how the competition is, really. B. Daniels sent over another 2 saying, tweet, split between us. Okay, will do. What do we got on the tweeters? Went for one more. Oh my god, B. Daniels. Speaking of Thing. Went for one more. 21 5-stars. Thing and Awakened. I need lottery tickets ASAP, dude. For real. Holy crap. Actually, well, I don't know. Have you used all the luck yet? Because I don't know. You might be out of luck at this point. But geez, man, congrats. Embrace it while you have it, I guess. That is good stuff. Speaking of Thing being an amazing champ, pop another crystal, and there he is, Awakened. Very nice. Sick. I'm a free-to-play player. I've had the app for years, but like didn't really keep up till this year. Have 4-star, rank 5, duped Corvus though. Nice, man. Very nice. That Corvus will get you pretty far. I was starting to cross. I might need to sleep. Yeah, dude. It sounds like it. Get some rest. BG, would you rather get a 4-star OG Deadpool or any 6-star of your choosing? 4-star OG Deadpool. I'll get the 6 stars later. I will never get a 4-star OG Deadpool. I will never get any OG Deadpool. I don't think, at least, you know, unless Kabam changes something, but I doubt they will. It's been a long time that he's behind. He is the paywall in this game. Everything else, eventually you get over time. Maybe not everything else, but most things. That I can think of, at least. I can't really think of anything else. Might be something. BG, what do you think of this top 5 list? Ghost, Omega, Quake, Corvus, and Void. Well, I don't see Thing in there, so... No, really though, I don't even like to make those types of lists. I said that he was top 5 just to kind of express that I really feel like he's one of the strongest champions in the game. But I don't like to actually rank champs. Whatever they're useful for, you know, like, 'cause it just depends on the situation. There are some situations where Thing is not even close to being useful. Same thing for all those champions. There are situations where you do not want to be using Ghost, Omega, Quake, Corvus, Void, any of the champs that you think are best. BG going for Warlock? No. I might be going for the 4-star. Probably going for the 4. I'll go for at least the 3-star. So that we have something to test on Sunday. But I'm thinking, screw the 3-star, and maybe I'll just go for the 4-star, because there's one extra synergy that the 4-star has that the 3-star does not. And it's an important one. So we'll see. I'll try my best to go for the 4-star at least. Can I get 3-star Warlock in 720,368 points? That is a very specific number. Is that how many points you have right now? In the veterans bracket, no. That is not enough. If you're in the beginners bracket, then possibly. Adana sending over another 2. Give me 1 sec on that. I'm getting kind of wrecked here, actually. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna die. I don't think this is gonna kill her, is it? Please kill her. Yeah, no. Yeah, rip. Okay, sent over another 2 though. Splitting amp over, okay. Yeah, luck is over. Popped another one. Got a 4-star Fraggle Rock. At least it wasn't a 3-star. But yeah, man, I would. Whew. I mean, is there anything left in the crystals that you need at this point? I mean, of course, there's always things that you need, right? But I'd call it a day, man. I would call it a day. But thank you for another 2, man. For the now 52. Wow, really doing my girl Phoenix dirty like that. Abdo. She's your girl now that you ranked her up? I tried, man. I tried to make it work. I couldn't. Hope gotta go. Night night all. Thanks for the stream, BG. Alright, later, man. Have a good one. What is the infinite streak for featured 4-star? It's pretty similar to all the featured streaks. You know, first 10 rounds or so, you just throw in your weaker champions. Doesn't really matter to get that first initial streak going. Then 10 through 15, you want to use your strongest champions available. It's not as easy to hit Kang and Thanos teams in the 4-star featured arena or any arena higher than that until you start to get some very strong champions like 565s. But if you have, you know, 455s or even 4-stars at 550, the matches will be fine enough that you can get through, and some of them will be Kang and Thanos teams. Then once you're at like, once you make it to a streak of 15, then you're pretty much in the clear. but I would still take rounds like 15 through 18 or even 15 through 20 a little bit more seriously. Continue throwing in those high-level champions. Team of 550s, at least, I would say. And then once you're at a streak at 20, well, it's slightly confusing. You're safe with a team of 440 4-star champions or higher, or rank 2 5-star champions or higher. But you could also mix and match some of the lower champions in there. So you could use 3 stars that are rank 3. You could use 2 of them paired up with 1 rank 5, or same thing for the 5-star equivalent, 2 rank 1s and 1 rank 3. I hope that made sense. Good luck. Would you consider running a dungeon with a humble peasant like me? Had to ask. You think too low of yourself, man. Humble peasant. Shouldn't consider yourself that. But no, I'm done with dungeons for the night. I did them with Legacy earlier. Let's just pop the special 3. I don't care that this guy is his special 3 either. I should have done a heavy attack first, though. I just remembered. Really does dungeon with lags? Pretty much. It's pretty rare that I run with someone else. The dungeons, I would love, man, I wish they were better. I wish they were more rewarding. I wish there was more of a reason to run them more than once. Like, even today, with the dungeon event going on, I still feel like... BG won't do dungeons with anyone, even if you donate $52. We've done them a couple times. It just sucks that there's only so much time. They don't give any units, and right now I need the units. Bad. I need to get to like 20k units by the time the Legends deadline for 6.3 hits. And with resetting masteries for war, that's taking a few units. Spending 30 units here and there on boosts. And not hitting every single milestone. The units just are not coming in fast enough. Finally 5 runs through uncollected Warlock, and finally do one without spending any units. Duping that 5-star Infinity Man really helped. Nice. Doing it with Infinity Man. I used to, then BG said no, that was allowed. What? How many times? I mean, we haven't even done dungeons all that much, right? Do we even have any friendship levels, Hector? I think we did them before the friendship system, right? And then you did them with Cade after that, I think. Do it during this time for tier 2 alpha farming. Got 4,900 frags. Room 5 earlier. Not bad. I don't know if I've ever gotten anything too good out of those rewards. I think I got like 1,000 tier 2 alpha once. I may be in the minority, but I hate dungeons because you have no choice but lose champs when your partner backs out and you want to keep going. You are not in the minority. A lot of people dislike dungeons. And that is a fair reason why. I like them, but there's a lot that I dislike about them. And yeah, I already made like a whole 25-minute video kind of going over all that stuff. Yeah, before that, Cade quit so he broke up with me. Yeah. Just a quick drive-by thumbs up before bed. Good night. Well, thank you, Doug. Thank you for thinking of me before you hit the pillow. Been doubling dungeons on my phone and iPad. Dude, I've thought about doing stuff like that. I don't have 2 accounts to do it, but like it would be fun to, like, if I did have an alt account or something. Maybe it would be fun at least. It'd be fun to do it like once. BG, what do you think about Mr. Sunshine's viability versus a war attacker versus non-limber nodes? I think getting 4 flare states would be pretty easy to get that damage on the L2 Spire. I know nothing about that champion, Abdel. I didn't even test him. That was the night where it had a little emergency pop up. So I never even tested him. I don't know about his viability in war. Maybe he'd be good. I imagine he deals all energy damage, so I wonder if he's good for like the Psychic Thorns path. Could be useful for that. A lot of people put champions that can kind of be annoying when you use like Omega there or Namor or something like that. They kind of counter those champs. But I don't know if people really put like actually Bishop, I guess. He counters the Incineroar. I see Bishop there a lot. So maybe he wouldn't be good for that. But he doesn't have a lot of health, I believe, right? I think he has a low health pool. So I feel like unless you're boosting pretty big, might not be super safe. Mark Campbell sending over Buck. Thank you very much. Where's your last one at? Really not seeing it here. Give me 1 sec. Let me control F it. Oh wait, it was right after it. Saying tweet tweet, I did a thing. Okay. I was looking above the super chat. Let me see what your thing is. Did a thing no sound. Okay. So this happened. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Dude, what is hold on. There's a lot going on in this video. Getting the 4,000 units out of that. Up to 16,000. Cavalier. Picking up the offer. 4 to 5 Science Gem. Torch, 5-star. Proxima, 5-star. Duped Venom. Venom the Duck, 5-star. 6-star Cyclops. 5-star Spider-Gwen dupe. Down to 91 units. Okay, so those were all Cavalier crystals. I was wondering like what those were. Okay, got it. That was the perfect way to end it. That was a good video, man. Should be a YouTuber, man. Those are better than my videos. That's good. I wish I could put that on stream, but I still can't figure out how to freaking do it. Thank you again for the buck. Cameron Dean sending over another 2, saying, will my 4-star thing be viable for my suicides? Yeah, sort of, yes. So thing, he's somewhat suicide friendly, I would say. I think the big thing about Thing is that in some situations he is amazingly, stupidly strong, and in other situations it feels like he just goes too slow and doesn't deal, doesn't deal crazy damage unless you like get him set up and stuff like that. But I would absolutely recommend ranking him up. So Thing has this one ability where you have to like for this ability at least you have to have him. Screw. Let me just go to my champions. For this one ability, you have to have him awakened and high sig level, but you could also play him unawakened. And I'd recommend checking out Legacy's Thing 101 video if you want to learn more about how he works. Let me go to my alliance actually, because 3-star can't do it. My 4-star is not high enough level. I think Phase has thing. Yeah. Okay, so this one ability of his Awaken ability, his Unbreakable Spirit. He activates a protection for 5 seconds, reducing all damage by 80% when max Sig level, plus 1% for each rock stack, and you can get up to 20 rock stacks. So 80 plus 20, boom, you're like invincible practically. I think you still take the tiniest bit of damage, but you're basically invincible. And you can't always have this active, except if you read the last bullet point. Unbreakable Spirit will also trigger when the opponent would deal 300% or more of their attack rating with a basic attack, or 300% or more of their attack rating with a special attack hit. And this trigger ignores the ability cooldown. So if the enemy has a crazy high attack, then yeah, like playing him the right way, you're basically indestructible. It's ridiculous. And if we look at some of the story content, like we'll go into Act 5, and just take a look at the global node. The global node alone is plus 300% attack and health, plus an additional 50% attack and health. I don't know exactly how it works, because I never really used a high level thing anywhere myself. But I think if you use him in some place like this, then I mean the dude's just a beast. You get the protection all the time. If that's somehow not good enough to activate it, it can be activated in a bunch of different ways, basically. And anytime these champions gain any type of like fury and stuff, like Hulk. You ever been hit with Hulk special 2 and just instantly blown up from it? Like Thing would prevent that, you know? So yeah, like Thing's amazing, and I think he's good with suicides. I think he's good with or without suicides, if I remember correctly. Since he does have immunity to half of them, and I think people mostly pop like special 3 and then use the other specials after that or something. But yeah, I would also recommend just checking out Lagacy's Thing 101 video, and you'll learn a lot more about him. Thank you for another 2. Oh, Code Hanger saying 4-star caps at 70%, so you still take 10%. Okay, so the 4-star does cap below 80 as well. Okay. Alright, still really good, though. Still good. And he's immune to buffet, which is nuts. There's some buffet in Act 5, so even the 4-star there would be really useful. B. Daniels sending over another 2 saying last 2 por favor. Okay. Where are your last 2 at, B. Daniels? And I'm guessing split that. Last 2. You need to fix your screen share, poop. Yeah, I know. Trust me. It's not that easy, man. All the fixes that people have recommended don't work. Would you have a challenge for you if you ever start an alt account again? Beat the collector before coming level 40. Is that... Wait, do you need to be a certain level to get into Act 5? Or is that to unlock, like, uncollected or something like that? Because there's something with that, right? Level 40? What exactly is the level 40 thing? But I could try it. Not anytime soon, but if I do start up another account. Illis sent an over 5 as well, saying went on a streak of 34 on feature 5-star arena and got all 565 and got knocked off. How long of a streak do you have to go on for that to not happen? You were on the infinite streak. What champions were you using? And did you happen to select the hardest low rank champs? Yeah, see. If you're using low rank champs, that'll do it. I think there also might be a bug where just occasionally you get hit with a death match, like no matter what. I don't know if that's the case. It's kind of hard to figure out because usually happens like out of nowhere. But I think I have heard of things like that. But yeah, you also have to be careful with the champs you're using if you throw in some low rank ones. 440, 4 stars or higher is good. Rank 2, 5 stars or higher is good. 6 star of any levels are good. Or if you want to throw in lower star level champions, you just got to mix them in with higher ones. So 2, 3, 30, 4 stars with 1, 5, 50, 4 star would be fine. Same thing for the 5s, 2 rank 1s with 1 rank 3. Anything lower and you're risking it. Thank you for the 5 though. Lance Bombers also sent it over 2. Saying, is Havoc a good rank 5? What game modes is he best in? He is a good rank 5, yeah. He's best known for his defensive capabilities, I would say. But he has a bunch of uses. They're kind of... He's not the champion you'd use all the time, but with Despair you can fully cancel out healing. He's energy damage based, so that alone has some utility against champions like Korg. Special 3 hits like a truck. He's got Incinerate immunity. So a lot of the Incinerate type stuffs. It's kind of all I got off the top of my head just because I don't have a high level Havoc. I don't have a 5-star Havoc at all. But yeah, I think when it comes to Havoc and deeming whether he's a good rank 5 or not, it really depends on your other rank 5s. I don't think he's the best, like, first rank 5. But maybe after you get a few that can handle, like, the general stuff a little bit better than he can, then he'd be a good rank 5. Once you have, like, you know, I want to say, like, at least 3 or something like that. There's no exact amount to have before ranking up a Havoc, but you know, hopefully you get what I'm saying. Is that just that other champions for like general clearing purposes are gonna be better, but what Havoc excels at, he does a really good job with. And he's one of the most annoying defenders in the entire game. Thank you for the 2. Zurafa Blaze, am I saying that name correctly? Whether I am or not. Thank you very much for the buck, for the loony, the half a toonie. Where's your last one at? It is took down a Nihilus on Aegis Heavy in war today with my Sunspot. Actually a bad matchup, and Sunspot still destroyed it. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. I think the way my alliance handles that is with Thing and just activating that protection and then just going unstoppable, throwing heavies or whatever. But Sunspot did it, huh? Interesting. I'd like to see footage of that. It's got to be a pretty fun one to watch. Oh, B. Daniel's saying, yeah, on collect you'd have to be level 40. Okay, that's what I thought. Big B Wolf sent it over 2, saying, got my first 6-star, got a red skull. How should I feel? You should feel fine. I would say he's not the champion you're going to use all the time, but he's useful in some situations. And he's not really the type of champion that doesn't really feel too good investing tier 2 alpha in him. Because you're not going to use him everywhere, but he does great versus Havoc. Actually, speaking of Havoc, I just made a video with him not long ago, maybe a week or 2 ago, and actually I'm going to have a tiny little clip of him in a video that I'm about to post. Just kind of a little highlight vid. But yeah, I would recommend checking out that video that I just made. I don't know exactly what the title was. It was something like every champion has a purpose, Red Skull versus Havoc or something like that. And And yeah, you're definitely, you know, straight up, you're not going to use them everywhere. But if that's your first 6-star, you can definitely make use of them. And I would say overall, I'd feel like that's an above average pull. Just slightly above average. So. Plus, he's just pretty cool, man. He's unique. Got some unique abilities. Thank you very much for the 2. Should I have my Sunspot at rank 5 by the off season? He'll be fun to try out in war. Yeah. Would a Moss be good for a Nihilist? 3-hit combo into heavy. You don't even need to do a 3-hit combo, right? Do like a 1-hit combo. But alright, anyway. Guys, it is getting late. Hold that thought. B. Daniel sent over another buck. Saying Aegon for Aegis Heavy or no? Is there something where you can hit him while charging heavy, or is that a certain combo? Is there a cooldown on that ability? And how many hits is his heavy attack? I'm not sure. I can't remember exactly how Aegon works, but I do know that he has like that kind of protection. And does he go unstoppable though when he does that? Or I don't know enough about Aegon, but it sounds interesting, but it also sounds like it might not be super safe. 15-second cooldown, 3 at heavy. Yeah, so maybe it is pretty safe. I don't know. Could be. I haven't seen any of my alliance mates do it. I don't take the path myself, so I can only go by like what they do a little bit. Quick 4 Loki war update. Dale, do you mean this war? I don't like to show it on screen. I know other people do, so you know. You could. I mean, Dreamin' does like live war fights and everything like that, but. A while ago, I was asked not to show the score on screen, and I still kind of respect that. As far as war this season, if you're asking about that, because it has been a little while since I posted a war video, we've lost the last couple to some tough alliances. We're doing good overall in the season, have a good record. I think we might be locked into Masters. That, or if we win one more, we're definitely locked. But we actually have a chance at top 3, but it's a we'd have to finish super strong, super strong. So it's not a great chance, but it's a slight chance. Anyway, I'm not really counting on that. I'll be happy just with Masters, and hopefully I just finish strong personally, because I had a couple rough wars, and those rough wars, man, they. Man, you guys know. You guys know, having a bad war, it doesn't feel good, right? So, yeah. This war is not going great? Okay. Well, you know, Masters is good enough. For me personally, I hope for the best for all of us, because it would be cool and everything, but I'm also just happy with Masters. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much, everybody, for all the super generous super chats, especially BDanos and Shark, which, let's put that at 54. Yeah, especially BDanos and Shark, double-headed D'ing it up, hammerhead shark style, something like that. It's a hammerhead shark named B. Daniels, I think. But thank you to everyone else too. There was a bunch of other generous super chats in addition to what B. Daniels and Shark sent over. So thank you guys. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow normal time. Good night, everybody.